Well, hello there. I figured that I would do my daily vlog early because, number one, I look rather spiffy. I'm thinking I'm going to go with jacket untucked. I need to change my belt. And reason number two, because I'm going to get home really late tonight. And the reason for that, and the reason I'm dressed rather spiffily, is because I'm going to a Tim Hawkins concert. And I'm so freaking pumped for that because I've seen pretty much every one of like his videos on YouTube, but I haven't actually seen one of his shows live in person. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm also outside because there is pretty much no place inside that's clean. We've been busy with preparations for Pesach, for Passover, so yeah, yeah, this is much better. So not really much happened today, so okay, so here's a problem that I've been having with the daily vlogs I've been making, because like I've been making them about what has happened, and I want them to be kind of more deeper, you know. I want them to be more of a, what have I been, you know, feeling, what have I been dealing with, what have I been going through, that kind of stuff, the real stuff, as opposed to just, you know, well, I did this today, and then I did this, and then I did this, because those are for like pun diddly videos, but I want this to be like just the real, the raw Chrisness, you know. So I've made a list of, like, I'm gonna make a video eventually about like things that I want to change in my life. Like, I know, like, I'm very selfish, and there goes a car. You know, I've made an entire list about all this kind of stuff, and I'll make a video eventually when I can find the time, because I've been so busy recently with editing all kinds of stuff. But excuse me, yeah, that's that. Because like I made the video the other night about, you know, I'm trying to accept, like, not just, you know, quote, accept me, but like really be proud of the things that make me unique, I guess. Like, as I said, like I love to capture stuff, I love to video, I love to take photos, and that a lot of people, you know, will find that annoying, but that's just kind of who I am, and I need to embrace that and use it, you know, use that love that I have for that, as opposed to being kind of ashamed, being embarrassed by it, like, oh, don't mind me, I'm just gonna, you know, get a quick shot of us while we're eating, you know, at this picnic. Like, no, everybody say cheese! Yeah, let me get a shot of you and a shot of you, you know, because that's what I enjoy out of life. So if it's not harming anyone and it makes me really enjoy something more, and it's, you know, it's a good thing. I don't know why I get embarrassed, but I kind of do, and I want to stop that. And so that's basically one thing that I've been kind of dealing with. Another is like, just, I've gotten a lot better about it, but I'm still kind of uncomfortable, not necessarily in front of like this kind of camera. Well, I still get, I freeze up in front of cameras still, and I don't want to be like that. I want to be like, talking to you is like talking to my best friend, you know? Like, I want to consider, like, right now, like, I know I'm talking to you, but, what's the word? Outside of this, I'm totally gonna remember the word as soon as I start uploading this. Oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking. Objectively, that's the word. I'm just talking to a little camera that's sitting right here, and I want to be as comfortable talking to, because you know, I've been making YouTube videos for what, almost over 3 years now, with Pun Diddly, I mean with Messianic Mondays, and it's still like I've become a lot more comfortable, but there's still something inside of me that like goes, oh my gosh, I gotta, you know, now's my time to perform, you know, get in character, and I don't want to be like that. I want to be, you know, Chris. So that's a reason that I do these daily vlogs in one take. First of all, that I started the daily vlogs, and second of all, that I'm doing them in one take, and I'm doing the Pun Diddly show now, which is so many more live streams, is because I'm trying to get a lot more used to talking without having to rely on jump cuts, because I found that when I first started doing live streams, I was very awkward because I'm so used to having the crutch of having jump cuts to, like, I can say something, and then if I mess up, I can say it again, and I don't have to think more than a sentence or two ahead. And versus this, like, everything I've said is just coming off the top of my head. I didn't plan to say any of this. All I planned to say was about the Tim Hawkins concert, and everything else is just kind of flowing out because I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with you. I feel like you are my friend, but I don't know. There's still something in my brain that holds me back a bit. Speaking of something in my brain, I read something very interesting today about people that are late, because I'm one of those people that I seem to be late quite a lot to stuff, and I feel really bad about it. But I was reading this article by this guy that suffers with the same thing, and he said something that I never really thought about, but it's true. He said, like, I have this problem where I won't want to change scenery, kind of. Like, if I'm doing something, I don't want to change and do something else. If I'm at home, I don't want to get in the car. I don't want to go to somewhere. Not because, like, it'll be awkward or anything. I just don't want to change my location. Or, you know, I want to continue. Does that make any sense? Because that's kind of what I've been, like, I totally, what's the word? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Whoops, I spit. This is the awkwardness that I'm talking about, that I'm trying to work on. But I totally empathize, I guess, with that. There's something in me that's like, if I'm on the computer and I realize, like, okay, I gotta go now, I'll be, okay, let me just finish up this one last thing. And it's not like you know, being addicted to the computer or whatever. It's, like, part of me is just, I don't want to leave what I'm doing. I don't want to change what I'm doing. I would just want to do the same thing for hours and hours and hours and hours. Does that make any sense? So yeah, another thing, totally unrelated, but in my life, is I'm getting ready for the Nashville trip. So I'm going to have to plan ahead and shoot a few videos ahead. I have two, I guess, that I've shot ahead for, but I'm gonna need at least 3. So, because I have like this upcoming week, I have a video for, and then the week that I'm in Nashville. Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm going to be back by that next Sunday, but then I'm going to have another week. So, I have an idea for another video. It'll be another, like, YouTube video tips. And, like, I've seen a lot of, like, you know, how to make your YouTube videos better, but they don't offer any actual, like, legitimate tips or tricks. And so that's what I'm trying to make with mine. Like, hey, you know, like the flipping the lights. Like, that was something I wish I had known about when I started. Or, like, the vocal warm-ups is going to be something that I'm going to say in the next one. You know, a list of sentences that you say. That, you know, round and round at the rugged rocks the ragged rascal ran. Which, by the way, that sentence is going to be used in the video probably coming out this Sunday. I have one about how I have a slight speech impediment. Fun fact. And I have a lot of trouble saying R's. So you'll see that video when it comes out, but that's a thing I've shot actually forever ago. Oh my gosh, it's been like quite a few weeks. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on in my life. I can't think of anything more off the top of my head besides I've been watching a lot of Evan Edinger. Dude, that guy is awesome, and I just want to hang out with him. And I know that Dodie, his friend, is coming to, is touring with Tessa Violet in Charlotte, and they're gonna be performing in Charlotte, and they're doing like a ticket lottery thing where you have to win a lottery to be able to buy tickets, just because they're performing at really small places. So I entered, and I'm hoping I win because I want to meet Dodie because she's friends with Evan Edinger. Basically, that's such a jerk thing. Like Dodie's really awesome. It'd be cool to meet her, definitely. But it'd also be cool because she's besties with Evan. Does that make any sense? I'm an awful person. I exploit people for their friendships. Basically. Also, I know Evan is a friend of Lancifer, who I haven't actually talked with him, but he's been in one of my videos, the 2016 one, for just like a bit he was in there. And Evan is like a huge fan of him. So there is that. If I can talk to Lancifer more, then maybe I could, I don't know. I'd love to just become friends with Evan. I wish he didn't live in the UK, you know? If he lived in America, it'd be possible to go visit him, but all the way in the UK, ugh. That's my problem, is I'll see YouTubers and I'll think, man, we get along, so will we be good friends? Like, if you watch Evan, he is like an older version of me. Like, literally, he loves to video. He loves making YouTube videos. He, on his vacations, he's just editing that whole time, and he loves it. And same here. Like, that's why I daily vlog so much. And I make so many more vlogs than I release. Fun fact, I think I've done, like, this past month, I've done, like, 3 or 4. And I've only released 1 of them, I'm pretty sure. I daily vlog so much, but I don't know. I guess I figured that if I flood the channel, that won't be great. Plus, like, honestly, they take a lot of time to edit, and I can usually get it done in, like, 3, maybe 4 hours. Bless you, Rabbi. My puppy's over there. If I, like, sit down and just focus. But still, that's a lot of time. Just to be doing, Does that make any sense? Anyway, that's kind of what's been going on in my life. I'm going to end this at 11 minutes. Last time I thought, oh my gosh, I've recorded for such a long time, and I'm not going to do that tomorrow. But here we are. Goodbye.